Today we're going to be using some petroleum jelly, widely known as just plain Vaseline. And petroleum jelly is a humectant that helps to lock moisture in the skin. I'm using a tablespoon of the petroleum jelly. Hydrates the skin, help to keep your skin soft and supple. So what I'm going to be doing with this petroleum jelly, I'm going to be melting it. So I'm going to place my petroleum jelly over a bowl with some hot water. Make sure the water is very hot. And then I'm just going to wake it up a little by mixing it around. Just wake it up, mixing it. It's going to get a little creamy before it starts to melt. That's how you want it to be. Now while the petroleum jelly is melting, I'm just going to set it aside for it to continue to melt. And then I'm going to move on to my next ingredient. Now my next ingredient is cucumber. And I have a large cucumber here. So I'm going to be using about a quarter of the large cucumber. Very hydrating to the skin, rich in vitamin C. Cucumber also helps to cool the skin. Now for my cucumber, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be blending the cucumber. So make sure to wash your cucumber thoroughly. Now I'm not going to peel the cucumber. We're going to use the peel since the peel is also rich in more vitamin C than even the inside of the cucumber. So we're going to chop a quarter of cucumber or about a half of a small cucumber or a small gherkin, whatever kind of cucumber you have. So once we chop this cucumber in small pieces, we're going to reach for our blender and we're going to add the chopped cucumber to the blender and take a look. And now we're going to reach for my next ingredient. Now my next ingredient is aloe vera gel. Aloe vera is hydrating to the skin, clear pigmentation from the skin, good for sun damaged skin, help to cool the skin. So I'm going to extract the gel and I'm using about an ounce of the aloe vera. We're just going to peel off the outer portion of the aloe vera leaf. In the middle, you're going to find the gel, and that's what we're going for. If you're using store-bought, go ahead and use about 2 tablespoons in this recipe. And now here we have the fresh aloe vera gel, and we're going to place this in the blender with our cucumber. Before we blend, we're going to reach for some rose water, which is very hydrating to the skin. Lock the moisture in the skin. I'm using only a tablespoon of the rose water. If you do not have rose water, go ahead and use some green tea, plain old water. Now we're going to cover and we're going to blend. Now after blending, take a look. What we're going to do, we're going to strain this. All we need is the juice. So let's strain. And now for the leftover, you can actually mix this with some brown sugar and use it to exfoliate your skin. Now take a look. Here we have our cucumber aloe vera mixture. Now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to reach back for our melted petroleum jelly. And as you can see, it's nicely melting. And this is exactly how we want it to be. Do not remove it from the hot water. Now let's reach for my next ingredient. Here I have some honey. Honey is a humectant that helps to lock that moisture in the skin. Rich in antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. I'm going to use a teaspoon of the honey. And I'm going to add the honey to our petroleum jelly. If you do not have honey and you have vegetable glycerin, you can go ahead and use that. So we're mixing over our hot water we're mixing our petroleum jelly and honey. It's going to have a creamy consistency, and that is exactly how you want it to be. So just keep mixing. Once this is done, we are going to reach for our cucumber aloe vera mixture. And we're going to start off with a tablespoon of the mixture. And we're going to fold this in the petroleum jelly. We're going to remove this from the hot water. And we're going to reach back for our blender. We're going to pour everything in the blender. And now we're just going to cover this. And we're going to blend. Now once this is done, let's pour. And this is it, guys. This is your cucumber petroleum jelly moisturizer. This is what you're going to use on your skin at night. Take a look at this, guys. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see how creamy this is. This is now very, very creamy. Now, when you put this in the refrigerator, it's going to get even thicker and sleepy. You need to use this as room temperature. So I suggest you take it out before you are ready to use it. And we're just going to pour this out. And here it is, your cucumber petroleum jelly moisturizer. And this is what it's going to look like after you set it aside. So you're going to go in and you're going to take a small amount. And I like to just place it in my hands like that. And then I'm just going to warm it on my hands. When you warm it on your hands, look at that. And then I just press this all over my face. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. This one is good to use under your eyes, so you could press it under your eyes like I'm showing here. And don't forget to take it down on the neck and décolleté. Press it in the skin, and once you're done with that, come back and massage it on the skin. Best use at night to lock that moisture in the skin. If you have wrinkles under the eyes, if you have deep parentheses, just apply it and just push it up, push it up, push it up. And guess what, guys? That's it. That is how you use it. Don't forget to use this on clean skin before you go to sleep at night, and you're on your way to gorgeous looking skin, free from wrinkles and fine lines, free from pigmentation, bright skin, clear skin, fully hydrated skin, naturally glass-like glowing skin. That's what you're gonna get from this. Remember, everyone's skin is different, so it might work faster on some people's skin, but guess what? You're all gonna reap some benefit from this, so do not shy away from this one.